This is Radio Nepal. I'm Manjil Ghimire with the news. The headlines first. Prime Minister Pushpakamal Dahal Prachanda instructs bureaucracy to improve existing system to ensure prompt services to citizens. Finance Committee directs Nepal Telecommunications Authority to submit details on sale of Ansell shares within 15 days. And UN chief says war causing catastrophe Gaza may never recover from. Now, the news in detail. Prime Minister Pushpakamal Dahal Prachanda has instructed the bureaucracy to prioritize the improvement of the existing system to ensure prompt services to citizens by keeping them at the center. Speaking at an interaction program organized by the Office of the Prime Minister in Lalitpur-based Nepal Administrative Staff College yesterday, Prime Minister Prachanda pledged to introduce and implement a new approach in service delivery and policy formulations. Prime Minister Prachanda pointed out some lapses in the competency of bureaucracy and its utilization and stressed the need for bridging the gap through a dialogue. Prime Minister Prachanda added that he realized the lack of coherence between the political leadership and bureaucracy in terms of results. According to the Prime Minister, the government is focused on improving the overall governance system by ensuring citizen-oriented service system. Meanwhile, Prime Minister Prachanda addressed a program organized to mark the 41st anniversary of Nepal Academy of Science and Technology, NAST, at Khumaltar of Lalitpur yesterday. On the occasion, Prime Minister Prachanda said the government should motivate the youths and scientists to carry out intensive research in science and technology. He said that the government had set up a special fund for the development of science and technology, which can support to promote research and innovation. The Public Accounts Committee under the House of Representatives has directed the government to make public its opinion regarding the issue of sale and purchase of shares of Ansell Axiata Limited, a private mobile service provider based in Nepal. The government has been asked to submit its response within 48 hours. Committee Chairperson Rishikesh Pokhrel shared that the committee also asked the government to take necessary action after carrying out comprehensive investigation on the issue within 30 days. The committee also decided to seek information about the matter from the Prime Minister after inviting him to the next meeting. It directed the government to be serious on the issue of financial manipulation, searching loopholes in the existing legal system, as well as to submit the bill for the necessary revision and amendment to clear ambiguities in the existing laws in the next meeting. The Public Accounts Committee yesterday had held discussion with the Office of the Company Registrar and Nepal Telecommunications Authority, NTA, regarding sale and purchase of Ansell shares. Meanwhile, the Finance Committee of the Parliament has also held a meeting with the Nepal Telecommunications Authority, NTA, regarding Ansell's share transfer deal. NTA Chairperson Purushottam Khanal in the meeting said they have received a response from Ansell Axiata Limited. He informed the meeting that the company said it was collecting documents about the sale and purchase of its share after the telecommunications regulatory body sought details on the matter. NTA Chair also pledged to launch further investigation if the sale and purchase of Ansell stakes was suspicious. Deputy Prime Minister and Minister for Defence Purna Bahadur Khadka have expressed Nepal's commitment for playing effective role in global peacekeeping mission with the United Nations. Speaking at the United Nations Peacekeeping Ministerial hosted by UN in Accra of Ghana, Deputy Prime Minister Khadka said Nepal was ready to deploy 10,000 peacekeeping personnel at the request of the United Nations. On the occasion, Deputy Prime Minister Khadka was paid a courtesy call by Under Secretary General of the UN Operational Support Atul Khare on Tuesday. During the visit, Deputy Secretary General Khare lauded Nepal's crucial contributions to the international peacekeeping efforts. Likewise, Deputy Secretary General of the UN Peace Operation Jean-Pierre Lacroix paid a courtesy call on Deputy Prime Minister Khadka. Police have arrested 12 members of a gang for their alleged involvement in sending Nepali citizens to be recruited in the Russian army. The District Police Office Kathmandu made the gang public in a press conference yesterday. Spokesperson at the District Police Range Kathmandu, Kumod Dhungel, said as per the police investigation, the smugglers used to send the Nepali nationals to Russia after sending them to to UAE on a visit visa and also through land route from India. Police arrested the gang at a time when the government has expressed a serious concern over the death of 6 Nepali nationals while fighting for Russia. Furthermore, Nepal police has urged all the people concerned to use official channels for sending and receiving remittance from abroad to avoid potential legal issues and the risk of cyber fraud, stating some Nepali citizens who are in foreign employment are found to have used unauthorized channel to send money back home to save some charges required while transacting officially. The police urged the people concerned to avoid illegal transactions of remittance. The disbursement of insurance amount to the families of people killed in the earthquake that struck Jajarkot on November 3rd has begun. Spokesperson for the Karnali provincial government and the Minister for Internal Affairs and Law, Krishna Bahadur Jisi, said the amount had been handed over to the families of 29 of the 56 people who were killed in the earthquake in Nalgarh municipality. This news comes to you from Radio Nepal. Now on to some international updates. UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres has directly warned the Security Council member states that the humanitarian system in Gaza may collapse. In a dramatic move, the UN chief invokes a UN article not used in decades to call on members to avert a humanitarian catastrophe. He says he expects public order to completely break down because of continuing Israeli bombardment and lack of essential supplies. He added epidemics could spread and pressure rise for mass displacement into neighboring countries. Meanwhile, Israel has agreed to allow a minimal amount of additional fuel into Gaza to prevent humanitarian collapse and outbreak of epidemics. Hamas attacked Israel on October, killing 1,200 people and taking 240 hostages, some of whom were released during a short-lived truce. Hamas officials in Gaza say Israel has killed more than 16,200 people in its retaliatory campaign, including about 7,000 children. The Italian government has confirmed Italy will pull out of China's flagship Belt and Road Initiative BRI. Italy's Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni administration notified Beijing that it would cease participating in the BRI ahead of a deadline at the year's end. Italy was the only major Western nation to sign up to the BRI, one of China's most ambitious trade and infrastructure projects in 2019. The move was heavily criticized by the US and others at the time. Launched by Chinese President Xi Jinping in 2013, the BRI aims to invest an estimated $1 trillion across Asia and Europe. Now the general weather forecast for the country. Meteorological Forecasting Division has forecast the weather to be partly to generally cloudy in Kosi, Madhes and Bagmati province and partly cloudy to mainly fair in the rest of the country today. Light rain is likely to occur at 1 or 2 places of Kosi province, with chances of light snowfall at 1 or 2 places of the high hilly and mountainous region of Kosi province. According to the latest information provided by the division, the minimum temperature of Kathmandu Valley is recorded as 8 degrees Celsius and the maximum temperature as 19.6 degrees Celsius. With this, we have almost come to the end of this news bulletin from Radio Nepal for this hour, but before wrapping it up, let's have a reminder of the headlines once more. Prime Minister Pushpakamal Dahal Prachanda instructs bureaucracy to improve existing system to ensure prompt services to citizens. Finance Committee directs Nepal Telecommunications Authority to submit details on sale of Ncell shares within 15 days. And UN chief says war causing catastrophe Gaza may never recover from. This is all we have for this bulletin. Our next bulletin in English will be at 2 in the afternoon. You can listen to us online on our website www.onlineradionepal.gov.np and our mobile app. For more news and information, keep listening to Radio Nepal. Have a good day.